What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing? For those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Him the God, aka HTG, aka the GOAT. And today, we're just doing a little live stream. It's currently Sunday night. It's 10:58 p.m. and it's 10:26:25. So Halloween's right around the corner, guys. Um, Halloween for me is not that exciting, to be honest. I don't really like do none of that trick or treating or nothing like that, but I do got my mask on. But low key, I'm not gonna wear it the whole stream. I just put it on right now just to kind of show you guys my mask. Um, but yeah, a couple cool things about Halloween is on the Wolf we do got a Halloween event, right? I know I've been streaming a couple times. Halloween event been out for maybe like I don't know, maybe for like at least like since Monday, right? But I never really kind of went over my personal opinion of the Halloween event, so I guess I could do that now. Oh, oops, I did that wrong. Let me do that. Anyways, yeah, this mask is getting old. I just put it on for the beginning, but I'm gonna take it off. It's pretty cool. Look, the mouth actually even opens. Look at that. You can't even see it, but it's kind of cool. But it's mess up my hair, bro. Anyways, we're gonna go over the Halloween event real quick. Just to kind of show you guys what what is cool about it. By the way, guys, in Chicago, Sox Cup. I got my Sox Cup filled with undisclosed contents in there. Anyways, and this thing does mess up my hair all the way. Oh well, doesn't matter. Anyways, we're gonna go over the Halloween stuff. Um, so couple cool things is this here is the new skin, Spider Wolf skin. My personal opinion is it's cool. Um, I mean, so they had a couple different wolves that came out during Halloween. Usually, the Halloween wolves are always the coolest looking skins because they look the fiercest, they look the meanest, they look the coolest. Um, but to be honest, this is probably my least favorite, guys. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of plain. A lot of people like the Spider Wolf, but I mean, it just looks like I don't know. It doesn't look that cool. The Shadow Hunter looks way better. The Jack-o'-lantern looks way better. So, it's alright. And then 900 Moonstones for it? 900 Moonstones is crazy. Yeah, I would never pay 900 Moonstones for that. Um, and then this is last year's the Jack-o'-lantern. And see, this one at least it got some cool like animation effects, right? Like I got the pumpkins floating and then they pop. Like, so that just makes the wolf a whole lot cooler. And then I do like the orange. There's not really any orange skins in the game except for the Dull Wolf, right? So it's nice that they did bring out one. And then of course, I don't know if you guys know about the website, but there's a website where you can buy exclusive items at discounts, and you can also buy like the old skins and stuff like that, right? This month's wolf, Scorpio Wolf. Everybody should have it already, but if you don't, make sure you tune in to get it. 1,200 Moonstones, still a whole lot of Moonstones. What's up, Matt? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Welcome, blood. Yeah, I'm streaming kind of late. I actually hopped on earlier, bro. And I was gonna start streaming, but I just started fighting these people. Started fighting Rage Pack. Yeah. They left. Matt said, "You doing a giveaway?" Nah, I'm not doing no giveaway. I'm just kind of going over like the different skins and stuff that are out right now. As far as like emotes, that's kind of cool. They got, they got the witch one, which I don't know when I would use that. So obviously I wouldn't pay 160 moonstones for it. This one here is cool because it at least moves. Matt said, "Isn't Rage a new gore?" Yeah, Rage is a new gore. They left though. They left. There's Jackal Scary, so that one's funny. I like that one. And then Spooky. That's cute. That's cute. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Alright, so Witching Hour. I guess that's cool. Like, your wolf is levitating. Imagine if one day they made wolves able to fly. That would be crazy. Nah, they're not gonna do that though. That would be stupid. If the wolves start flying in the game, bro, I'm not doing it. I'm not playing this game no more, bro. It would be too dumb. Matt said, "Are you gonna buy yourself a skin from the store?" Nah, bro. If I'm gonna spend any money on the game, it's gonna be on chest or something to improve my wolf, bro. So I was having a conversation with Raid, and I forgot who I was having a conversation with. Maybe it was what's his face? What's the guy that I just interviewed? Problematic. But for the longest time, guys, my wolf was the Great Wolf. And you guys want to know why my wolf was the Great Wolf? Because anytime I had gems or had to spend any money, I was not going to spend it on no skin that doesn't do anything. I'm very, just straightforward, that's why I don't have any emotes. That's why I don't have any podiums or anything unless it's the Alpha Pass. And the only reason why I get the Alpha Pass is because you still get coins, you still get gems, you still get moonstones, and for that reason, it's good value on that aspect. And then, of course, it comes with emotes and skins and emojis, so why not, right? But like I said, the reason why I had the Great Wolf for the longest, bro, is because the only kind of money that I spent on this game was for premium. And if I did spend money, it would be for whatchamacallit, it'd be for gems, to increase my wolf strength. But yeah, skin was never my thing, bro. Low key. I don't understand it, think about it this way, guys. And I'm sorry if this doesn't make you any money, Rage Quit Games, but think about it this way, guys. Would you rather spend $100 on a skin, or would you rather spend $100 on some shoes? Somebody got I have probably 30 pairs of shoes. I'd rather have 30 pairs of shoes than have 30 skins. You know what I mean? These shoes, I could wear them every day. I could sell them if I don't like them after a while. I could, I use them I look fly, But a skin, really? A skin? Yes, I get it. And that's why, if I was to buy a skin, which I did, it would be a one-time thing. That's why I don't, even on my main account, I don't even have that many skins. Because it's just it's not that serious, But some people, they don't even have money. And then when they do have money, they spend it on the skin. And sorry if that's you, but it's just come on, bro. You could buy a nice outfit. You could buy look, guys. So these are my meta glasses. They record, and they look fly as hell. And bro, they're $300. But I'd rather have that than to spend money on this game. I don't know. I'm more of I like things to have tangible stuff, so that's why. Matt say, "Why is no one else joining the stream?" You know what? I think it's because it's late, and I think because it's Sunday. But it's not that serious, bro. It's not that serious because everybody's gonna watch it later, so it's cool. Anyways, guys, it was maybe 3 or 4 days ago since I reached level 79, and now that I have premium, and now that I have the Halloween event bonuses, bro, look at how much EXP I already have. I'm already almost 10% done with level 79 turning into 80. So I do need to try to focus more in co-op. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna try to do some co-op. But look at that, 145 coins. Got some material, of course. Now, right now, to be honest, guys, I'm at 2,312,000, and I'm satisfied with my account. I'm really satisfied with it. So really, the only thing I'm saving my CP for now, like you guys can see, I have a lot of coins that I could spend. I have a lot of gems that I could spend. I could probably reinforce a couple of things. Well, no, I can't, to be honest. Not this my main account, but like I'd rather spend my money on, I'd rather save my CP for leveling up. So leveling up gives me about 16,000 CP, right? I think. Yeah, 16,000. So I got a couple ways to level up. I probably could go to level almost 90 and not have to take off any items or anything like that. Imagine my account being like level 90 the way that it is right now, bro. That'd be crazy. That would go crazy. Cause you know, level 90, I'll move faster. I'll crit more. I'll have more defense, more speed, bro. You know, so I'm satisfied with my account right now. I'm like super happy with it. I don't need to change anything on it. I really don't. I don't need to buy rage, nothing. I'm doing decent right now. But I am saving up just in case. Just in case something happens. Say the CP servers move up. Say I get kicked out of the old servers. Then I could just keep playing and stuff like that. You know? Like I feel like I've played the game long enough. Oh, at least the small servers long enough where like I don't have to prove anything to nobody. Like, you know, I already made my mark, guys. I'm telling you guys. Like, I fought all the strongest people. I fought everybody, bro. Like, nobody could say, oh, yeah, you know, I'm a bitch or one shit, you know. Like, I'd be running from the drama. I'd be like, you know, because I'm telling you guys, every time I join a room, it's always, you know, people that are already there, and they're all, you know, ganging up against me. All right, so I feel like I already did that in the small rooms. I already conquered. I already made my mark. I already fought everybody, and I already proved my point. Where, you know, I'll show them why I'm HTG. All right, so Matt says, yeah, for real, I have a friend, bro. Nearly 40 skins, spend like $5,000. See, and that's what's crazy, bro, because he spent $5,000 and his account didn't even get stronger, bro. It didn't get stronger, you know? He just got a bunch of skins, bro. Like me, if I do spend money, it's for the things that count, like for like premium, alpha pass. I think skins are stupid, bro. Like, but I guess it's because I think also it's because I'm not much of a furry. Like, where like people, they think it's like that's their aura, like, right? Like they play the wolf and their skin is their aura, right? Like me, bro, I'm still HTG even with the dual wolf, you know? Like I don't care, bro. Like I don't need no skin so I could stand out. You know what I'm saying? You know, I like that Legendary Mountains is the featured map, bro. Low-key this week. I hate when featured map is co-op 8, bro, because that makes it harder than co-op 9. You know? But then again, I'm a pup too, guys. Raid, what's up, Raid? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How are you? I just got out of a war versus level 90 and level 87. Bro, I swear, that level 90, bro, they just be sharing the shit out of it. I always thought that level 90 was a guy, but today it was a girl, which was funny. Bro, I never share my account either, bro. That's something that I will never do or never understood, bro. Like, I feel like if I share my account and I pretend that, you know, like I'm a OG, I'm the OG player of the account, bro. Like, I can't take credit for someone else's work, bro. Like, you know, like, and I can't flex on someone else's account. Like, for example, whoever was on that level 90 account, bro, they probably were on there bullying other people, thinking that they were the shit, you know, when in reality they didn't do nothing on that account. They didn't spend no money, they didn't do no grinding, no nothing. And I can't front like that. I really can't. If I play my account, it's because it's mine, bro. I don't care. But yeah, right now I'm pretty satisfied with this account. And hopefully I stay in the small servers for a long time. But if I don't, I'm gonna have a bunch of coins. I'm telling you guys, my account, bro, could dominate the 2 to 4 million CP servers, bro. I think it could, and but I mean, it does decent already in it. I want to say I'd be in there at least once a day. I'd be in there at least once a day. I'd be joining my friends, just to see what's to it, you know. Alright. So, Raid's exhausted, not doing the best, to be honest. What's wrong, bro? What you mean, bro? You just got the new skin, bro. I still can't believe you be finessing somebody at the new skins, bro. That's crazy. Whoever's your friend that be buying you your skins, bro, tell her to subscribe to my channel and then buy my my membership, bro. Cause if she could afford to buy you some skins and you're some random guy online, bro, she could definitely afford my membership, bro. Tell her to send me a super chat. I'm just kidding. But yeah, you should. There you go. Oh, by the way, this week we did alright on the bounties. I mean, it wasn't all that. We only got 4,000. But you know what? I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that because, to be honest, like, I was talking to Problematic last time. You know, it's... I was talking to Problematic last time. It's like, bro, I don't really use my pack members to, like, for anything. Like, that's true. Like, you know, like, you could join a pack. You could be in there for a whole year, bro. You could be top bounty player. And then the second that you don't make enough, bro, they're gonna be like, oh, man, you know, like, oh, we're gonna have to kick you if you don't. Like, bro, relax, you know. That's why I can't do packs either, bro. So much drama, always crying, always complaining. See, bro, my pack member, bro, like, my pack, low-key, bro, I have a pack just to show authenticity of my account, bro. Like, I remember for a while, guys, I don't know if you guys remember back in the days, I used to have a pack called HTG. Just HTG. To show everybody that I was the real HTG. When I first started playing the game, bro, it was crazy because I had such a big impact on the game that there was a whole bunch of fake HTGs running around the rooms. A bunch of fakes. Just using my name, which I thought it was the weirdest thing ever, you know. I don't know if people still do that. I mean, but there was a lot of fake HTGs all over the place, and I was like, damn, bro. So I had to make a pack, and, you know, and then be the only one in it just to show everybody, like, dude, this is me. And anybody else who doesn't have the pack tag is not me. They're just some wannabes. But low-key, at the end of the day, I'm pretty flattered, too, because, you know, hey, man, that's crazy. Somebody trying to pretend that they're me. It's like I'm a celebrity, guys. Damn. So Raid said 3 months of premium does good. Packs are good and all, but not the best always. I mean, I think packs should just be packs. It shouldn't be just the main focus of the game, right? Like, it shouldn't, like, for example, you and me, Raid, like, you're not even in my pack anymore, bro. You're in, Just for Bounty. You're in J4B, right? We're still friends, right? I still treat you like a pack member. We still fam, bro. We fam, you know, like, and obviously you are still in my pack, like, it's just not like, it's just not the pack that you're in, but you're obviously still, you know, in my pack, like, you know, it doesn't need to be said, but you know what I'm saying, like, all I'm saying is that, like, Just because you're not, it's not like I'm gonna turn on you, but like, I still treat you like fam. We are fam. But other people, like, they let those 3, 4 letters dictate their friendships with you and stuff. Like half of these people, bro, in our servers that PvP only join certain packs because they need protection, because they're trying to, like, that's why. I don't know if you guys notice in our servers. I don't know if that goes for every server. I feel like it does, but we have a lot of old packs go away, and we have a lot of new packs pop up, and everybody joins the same new packs, right? So, like, for example, Gore went away, and then they all joined Rage together, right? Freaking now they got this pack called Ego Pack. Brox is, I don't know what happened to Brox, but they're probably still around, And if they go away, then the whole new pack's gonna pop up, and they're all gonna join it together, right? Me, I don't care, bro. I'll play my own pack, bro, and I'll base my friends not off the pack that they're in. I'll base my friends based on, what they do for me. Like for example, today, I was fighting the Rage pack or whatever, those guys, and this guy started. He's like, "Do you need help, G?" So I assumed that he knew who I was. I didn't say anything to him, because last thing I want to say is, yeah, I need help. Like, I don't want to drag other people in my drama. But he just started helping me, started playing with me. Like, I didn't even have to say it. He just understood the assignment, and he helped me out, bro. And he wasn't even on my friends list or anything, so I definitely sent bro a friend request. And then after I sent him a friend request, he let me know who he was. And that's cool, because we always... That person that I added, we always, every time we run into each other in the room, we always was good, because we have a mutual friend. So, like, every time we ran into each other, we always good. So, like, I'm glad I added him as a friend. But you see, like, me, I base my friends off what they do. Actions speak louder than words. So, like, if you're gonna, like, I hate when you make a friend off a pack, and you don't even know them, but you go around telling them welcome, calling them fan, going out of your way to help them. And then the second you need their help, you invite them, and then they're friends with the other team, and then they just stand there and pretty much spot block you, bro. I hate that, bro. So, but again, this is why I try to learn. This is why I try to switch up the ways. This is why I don't try to invite. This is why I don't try to depend on other people, bro. Because I already know. You try to depend too much on other people, you expect them to go out the way for you the way that you go out of your way for them, and it's never gonna work. It's never gonna happen, And you're gonna figure out who's your fake friends, who's your real friends. But at the end of the day, there ain't really no real friends, bro. Alright, so Raid said, my main is in GDs, and it will always be in GDs. I have fan. I don't need tag on my pup to know GDs is my fam. Facts. What I was saying is I don't need to tag GDs to explain that GDs is my fam. Exactly, bro. Exactly. GDs will be fam. The only reason my pup account is in GDs is because I need it strong enough to make Max bounty. Oh, trust me, bro. I already know why you're in just for bounties, bro. It's just for bounties. Like, it's self-explanatory, bro. But again, I'll let you do your thing. I mean, you guys gotta remember too, like me, when I first started this account, bro, I wasn't in GDs. I feel like I barely joined back in like 3 months ago, saying, hey, you know what, this account's finally strong enough where I don't need to rely on bounties to do anything, to level up or to get coins. And to be honest, that's why I feel like I'm not on everybody's asses about doing bounties for my pack and stuff like that, because I'm not relying on those bounty rewards. I'm really not, Like me, I'm just in the pack now because it's mine, It's legendary, guys. It's legendary. There's a lot of legendary packs. There's a lot of legendary players, And, it's crazy, I'm telling you guys, in 10, 20 years, bro, when the wolf is still around, if it's still around, imagine, guys, like, what is gonna make the wolf doom? Like, see here, I'm gonna tell you guys like what's gonna end the wolf, guys. Eventually, guys, and I already see it in the tiger, guys. Eventually, bro, the wolf's gonna get tired, bro, and you know they're doing too much, right? They're over there focusing on their game tomorrow. They're focusing on Evil Lands. They lost interest in the tiger already, bro. Like, you go on the tiger, bro, it's full of hackers. Like, you have no idea how many hackers there is. It's just crazy. Like, there's literally a guy that has a pack with nothing but like hacked accounts. His entire pack is a bunch of hacked accounts, and it's him, you know. And it's crazy because it's just like, bro, like you, like if whoever's on the tiger, right? Like Haven, she's like the Fred of the tiger. Everybody thinks that she hacks, but the only reason why people think that she hacked was because they have so many hackers on the game, which sucks, right? But Haven is like the Fred of the tiger. She's #1 tiger, has the most hunted animals, most hunted PvPs, all that, this and that, and this and that. And it's just like, bro, like they just gave up on the game, bro. There's like, if I was Haven, bro, I wouldn't even want to play the game anymore, because I'm over here facing all these people who didn't spend the time, didn't spend the money, didn't do anything, bro. And now, bro, like the game is just like, yeah, bro. Even the skins, bro, the skins are like so basic, and they cost just as much as the wolf skin. 2,000 moonstones for like some basic skin, bro. So basic, you know. I mean, obviously, if I was Haven, I would have moved to the wolf already. But yeah, if I was Haven, I would have moved to the wolf already. But like at the same time, it's like she put so much work into her current account. Like, you know, like who wants to do that again? Like start over and spend all this money and stuff, you know. But yeah, bro, I feel like that's what's gonna end the wolf, guys. Like just all the hacks, all the cheaters, all the modders, you know, they're just gonna take over the game, where like you're just not gonna want to play anymore. Like I know for a fact that I'm not gonna want to play if I'm over here. If I'm over here just like doing all this work, spending all this time, and then people just getting it for free, you know. Like, Raid, imagine how you would feel about if like, you know, you're over here spending all this money on your skins, on your premium, and then next thing you know, there's a guy that pops up and he just has all the skins and didn't pay a penny, you know? Like, it feels like shit, bro. Like, you just, you know? It's crazy. And I just feel like, that's what's gonna eventually doom the wolf, bro. It's just all this, they're letting these hackers just do dumb shit, you know? And I don't know, man, why they let that happen, bro. Like, they need to like ban stuff. Like, they just need to start banning stuff. Like you shouldn't be allowed to do certain things. Like for example, you shouldn't be allowed to use VPN on the game, bro. Like, there's no reason. Like, yeah, VPN is, I mean, Loki, I feel like VPN are for like freaking like predators and stuff like that. Like, what the hell are you gonna do? What the hell are you doing on the internet that you need VPN for? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? You know? You know, it's like, it's stupid, bro. But anyways, they should ban people who use VPN, bro. You know, they should not ban, but they should ban the use of VPN. Like, if you're using VPN and you hop on the game, they should say, oh yeah, well, you can't play the game without with VPN on it. They need to take away BlueStacks. Anybody who's using the game on the computer through BlueStacks, they should ban it. Because BlueStacks, you could hack the game through BlueStacks. You know, or whatever you call it. BlueStacks is like an emulator where you could play Android games on your computer. It's like, bro, if this guy can't afford a phone to play the game, then, you know, then he can't. You know, don't let him play on the computer, bro. You know, there's Google Play on Windows where you could play it. You don't need to use an emulator. Any people who use an emulator to play the game should be banned. Well, not banned, but they shouldn't be allowed to play it. I don't know, bro. Again, this is what's gonna happen, guys. I'm telling you guys, that's what's gonna end the wolf, bro. All the hackers, bro. You know what's happening in Evil Land too, right?
Like Evil Lands, they have a bunch of hacker issues, you know. And what's crazy is it's only in those games, right? Like you play Call of Duty, bro. You play PUBG, bro. You don't run into this issue, bro. You don't. Like I've never seen a hacker in PUBG or in Call of Duty, you know. You may think he was a hacker. He was just good as fuck. You know, but you know, here it's like such obvious hacks, bro. And it's crazy, and it's just like, damn, like, really, like, I don't know, bro. Half of the time, I think it's probably, to be honest, the people who be modding the accounts and be hacking, bro, it's probably developers, bro. It's probably developers, because they understand how the system works, and they're just out here at home hacking, trolling. You gotta remember, a lot of these people who work for the Wolves, bro, they play the Wolf too, you know? And just because they play for the Wolf doesn't mean that they're good people. Just because they work for the Wolf doesn't mean that they're good people. They're still probably out there, you know, trying to take advantage, trying to be trolls and stuff like that. You know? Alright, so let me read some in chat. So Raid said, I don't play the Tiger. I try to play it, so annoying. I play the Wolf because it has wolves. Matt said being that far invested into the game would be horrible to start over, right? Raid said I had to start again from level 90. I will quit if it happens again. Raid said it won't happen again. Matt said low-key, I thought about it. How do you think devs would find hackers or modders? It's not that. It's just that they're too lenient. They think that, like I've told Blue about, you know, just banning people that are on VPN. Not banning their account, but just banning the use of VPN while you're playing. There's no reason to have VPN, you know, but he's over here like, VPN, what it does is it spoofs your location of where you are, you know, and hides your IP address. But it's just stupid because, like, who needs to do that? Who needs to do that other than, like, child predators and freaking weirdos and people who do illegal shit online? Nobody else, you know, but It's Blue's over here thinking like a, you know, and that's why we have all these weirdos on the fucking game. Like, there's no reason to have VPN. I didn't even know VPN existed before I started playing this game, and I didn't understand the need for it until I started playing this game. You know, people was like, oh yeah, but you need VPN. You know, it's like, all right, so for what? Why should you use VPN? No reason, bro. So you can lag yourself? Doesn't even make sense. Alright, so let's see. So Raid said BlueStacks sucks. I tried it. It's not fair. Yeah, BlueStacks though has like built-in cheat codes and shit like that too, though. Bro, playing on PC and stuff don't give you an advantage at all. It doesn't, but some people, they don't have like good phones, so they do play on PC. But now you could play Google Play on PC. It's not like you need to have BlueStacks or emulator, you know. There are hackers in Call of Duty, though, I can assure you. I mean, the reason why I feel like there's not hackers in Call of Duty is because it's a PlayStation. Or like an Xbox, like it's a gaming console. Like, how do you hack a gaming console? You can't. You know? If it's a PC, then I believe it, because then you have access to the internal files, you know? But there ain't no hackers in Call of Duty, bro. Now, Call of Duty is nuts. I've met one wall hacker, and he legit got banned mid-game, not even after mid-game. I mean, see, but look at that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you guys are gonna see hackers, bro, ban the fuck out of them right away, bro. We shouldn't be the ones that are out here, like, snitching and shit, you know? Like, first of all, like, I don't even like snitching, first of all, you know? Like, and then second of all, is like, bro, like, y'all be doing the most. Like, oh, yeah, you need to show us like, guys, what do you guys think the developers do when you guys send them a report? Like a hacker report. You think that they have a video, live video of the POV of that account running around doing shit? Nah, bro. They don't have any of that. They just see data. They just see data and like, and it doesn't, and it doesn't help them. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't prove that they're hackers or not, you know? And it's just, bro, it's pretty messed up, bro. They just have history of what was typed. They have history of like just the data, but they don't see what was going on. It's not like they have a live recording of the POV of the hacker, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty freaking trash to record. And then, so that's why I'm saying, like, when people, like, report these hackers, that the people who check out the hacking report, they need to understand certain things. They need to understand, like, all right, well, this person is level 60 with only 10 hunted animals. That doesn't make sense. You should be hunting more animals than that. You know, all right, like, but instead they don't look at shit like that, you know, like, they really don't, you know. Like, oh, did this guy ever buy premium? Did this guy ever spend money on chess? You know, or anything like that, you know, like, how did this guy, you know, like, stuff like that. Like, how fast did this guy co-op, you know, like, there's a hacking cheat, bro, like, where you can speed up your wolf. There's, like, where you could, yeah, like, you could play it and so fast on the game, and pretty much you could go around and co-op and get a ton of animals so quick. And, you know, how are they able to tell? How are they going to tell? Because they have to be smart. Like, okay, there's no way this guy can get, as a small account, can get this many animals in this time. But they don't. They don't know that shit, bro. They're fucking stupid, bro. But yeah, like I said, half of the time, it's probably because like me, when I see a hacker, I look at different stuff. Like, okay, how come this person's not in a pack? He should be in a pack because he wants the bounties. Alright, how come this person doesn't have, you know, premium, you know? And then I look at stuff like, okay, why is, you know, like, why doesn't he have a whole lot of hunted animals, you know? How does he have more HP than me, higher armor than me, and higher attack than me? You know, I look at all, and then he still has rage. You know, like, I look at stuff like that. You know, I compare them to my count. Like, he shouldn't be in the server. You know, I'm a 4K, he's a 6K. You know, I'm level 79, he's 70. Alright, so maybe that saves him, like, what, like 100k CP. But then he has rage, and then his attack's higher than mine. Like, shit don't make sense, you know? And he has legendary items on. Like, why is he in my server, you know? And I feel like the developers, the people who check the hacking system, they don't look at that shit because they don't really play the game. They don't, you know? They're just out here just fucking morons. Alright, so rated the fight with FitzBlue was pretty funny. It was. I don't think that they like that I put him on blast, to be honest. But you know what? Bro, tell me why, you know, they're over here deleting my shit on Discord. I posted a video of the interview that I did with you, Matt. The bloodthirsty, bro. I posted your video of you and me on Discord, bro. They deleted it. I didn't even fight with them, bro. I could fight with them, you know, like, be like, why you guys delete my interview video on the self-promo channel? But you know what? I don't really care, bro. Discord doesn't give me no clout anyways. You know? But it's just like, bro, like, I already know they're fucking... They're fucking stupid, bro. They fucking... They act like they're perfect people on Discord. They act like they're never fucking wrong. They act like it's their way or no way, bro. Fuck Discord, bro. Fuck It's Blue. Fuck De Niro. Fuck all of these motherfuckers, bro. Low-key, fuck them, bro. Like, they just act like they're just so much better than everybody. They act like they're on a pedestal. Like, bro, y'all don't even play the fucking game, bro. You know, you guys think you guys think that you're the shit because you can ban people on Discord. But then when I'm over here on Instagram showing you guys, talking shit about you guys trying to act all nice. Actually, like you know, they're actually like responding, actually like saying the shit that y'all should have been saying on Discord. Like, if I'm having an argument on you on Discord, I shouldn't have to make a post on Instagram and argue about it with you on Instagram. You know? We should resolve that shit on Discord, but you guys are so quick to ban motherfuckers, silence motherfuckers, bro. I was talking to It's Blue. He said, because I was mad that De Niro muted me for a whole hour because I was asking her, like, why did you delete my video, you know? Like, you should at least look at it. Say, hey, you know what? HCG, I looked at your video and I forwarded it to the to the team to review it, but I gotta take it down. You should have done some shit like that. You shouldn't fucking ban me and fucking delete my shit, you know? But that's how they move. That's how they do shit, you know? And I already know that she never seen it because It's Blue later told me to send it to him so he could watch it, bro. So I sent it to him, but he didn't say shit either, bro. But low-key, bro, fuck both of them, bro. Because, like, then I put it on Instagram where I get a bunch of views on Instagram. It's crazy how much views I get on Instagram, low-key. But that's because, you know, I get more views on Instagram than I get on YouTube, which is crazy. Like, but anyways, yeah, like I had like 900 views like on the first day, bro, and like so they were all on there It's Blue trying to calm down everybody, like trying to respond to people and shit like that. But it was funny. Alright, so Raid said whenever you do a hacker report, they fucking make excuses. About 2 years, but I stopped from quitting sometimes. Some noob I forgot I gave half of the account. Matt said, you know what's crazy is one of my accounts got banned because a friend wanted to PvP on it. Like, they can ban people who are having fun, but they can't ban hackers. Like, what the hell? Yeah, but that's why, bro, you can't share your account, bro. What's crazy, too, is, like, there's so many people who are known of sharing their accounts. Like, it's literally, like, they'll admit that they share their account. It's against the terms of services, but they don't do anything about it. Because those people spend money. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know that, like, damn, bro, like, if we ban this person, we're gonna lose so much money, you know? Like, this person had paid our salary like 3 times already, you know? It's crazy. But I ain't finna say no names, because last time I said a name, somebody took offense to it, so I ain't finna say the name. But all I'm saying is just that it's against the terms and services to share your account. You shouldn't be sharing your account for obvious reasons, you know? First of all, it's not fair, because now it's like you're competing against people who just have an army of people. You know, like, that's why I don't even try to be the number one wolf. I would never try to be the number one wolf, because I don't want to spend 24 hours a day on the wolf, and I don't want to... And that's the only way you should be doing it to be number one. You shouldn't be paying people to play for your accounts. You shouldn't be paying for people or having other people play on your account, you know, like, unless they're, like, at your house or part of your family, you know. You shouldn't be sharing, bro. It's against the terms and services. You really shouldn't, you know. And that's why... and that's the biggest problem with that is that's what everybody does. Everybody. It doesn't matter what server you are in. Everybody shares account, bro. And that's why I'm proud to say, me, personally, I don't share any account. Every single account I made, every single one, I've never shared it with nobody. Nobody. I've had mate in the past. I didn't even let them use my account. Hell no. You know? Fuck a mate, though. That too, but... You know what I'm saying? Like, I just never shared my shit, bro. I like to take pride in my progress, bro. You know? That's all I'm saying. Alright, so Matt said, what is crazy is one of my accounts got banned. Oh, I read that. Alright, so excuse my language, chat. It's not that serious. Raid said, It's Blue said so much shit when I was talking to him on that post you did. I clipped that shit. That was awesome. Do I have permission to post it? Of course. You can post anything you want. Games, what's up, bro? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing, Games? You're out late. Why you change your name, by the way? Now it says Games24. Raid said, I shared my 90. Will never share again. The only person I shared with is my real life friend who also plays. LOL. And it's my pup. LMAO. So Games and Raid. Yeah. Now we're just out here talking shit about hackers, talking shit about these modders. I had you guys weren't here in the beginning of the stream, but my hair's all messed up because I was wearing my mask. Check out my mask, guys. You see that? It's a wolf head skull, but I don't know if you guys seen it earlier. It's pretty dope. It's for Halloween, but anyways. So Game said, I didn't even notice my name change. It's okay. The only reason why I knew it was you, it's because you're a moderator on my account, bro. I mean, on the Wolf, on my YouTube channel, you're a moderator. So I was like, yeah, it's games. It has to be games. It can't be no fake games. Games said HCG ready for Halloween. Nah, Loki, bro. All the Halloween parties and all the Halloween festivities was going over this weekend, bro. And my friends hit me up trying to get me to go out, bro. But I was working. So yesterday, I was supposed to go out. I was supposed to party. I was supposed to go out and have fun, and that's when all the parties was going on. But you know what? It was just too much at work, bro. I was tired, dog. I ain't finna lie to you. I was pretty tired. So I didn't even do nothing, bro. I just stayed home. I wasn't feeling it, which is weird because usually I go out like every weekend. I go out on days I shouldn't even be going out. But yesterday, it was a perfect time for me to go out. I didn't work today, right? Because it's Sunday. And I had a Halloween costume too, or mask or whatever. So that wasn't the issue. I just, bro, lately I just haven't been feeling it. This goddamn fucking elephant, bro, on the fucking way. I'm gonna have to pour home. I ain't finna waste my time trying to kill that shit. Matt said, Ayo, HCG, you're not a rock fan, bro? Nah, I'm not really much of a rock fan. I listen to mostly hip-hop. Right now, I just have the no copyright sound music playing in the background. But no, I'm not much of a rock fan, low-key. I'm more of a hip-hop fan. Game said, yo, do you remember where there was a fake me? LOL. I don't remember, to be honest, but I'm just saying that games can be a very common name. I mean, think about it, game. Like if you're on a gaming channel and somebody's name's Games, I remember back then you were Games, then you changed it to Games. Now you're Game R's, Games 24, which is cool and all, but I'm just saying that, yeah, I don't really remember. There was actually somebody else named Games. I don't think they were trying to pretend they were you, but I remember there was somebody named Games on the live chat one time. I do remember that. So Matt said, bro, can you please play a song? Loki, I mean, I would, but the problem with the rock song is I'm probably gonna get copyrighted for it, bro. And that's why I'm playing this kind of music. If not, I'd be playing some hood rat shit. HCG, what level are you? So right now I'm level 79. I'm level 79 on this account. It's pretty much maxed out, this account, for the server. I just need to keep leveling up. That's all I gotta do now. And I'm excited to level up. I need a crit more. I don't have damage boost or rage, so I be counting on crit. People think that it's crazy counting on crit, but you guys gotta remember, I got DC, bro. Every time I die and respawn, I could use double claw, bro. So 1 out of 3 times I should crit. Technically, and hopefully it gets higher, the higher level that I get. But yeah, yesterday I was doing a 3v1 versus, a 4v1 versus, I forgot what pack. Oh. It wasn't Eagle pack, it was, What pack was it? I forgot. Anyways, I was doing 4v1 versus this other pack, bro. Maybe it was men pack. I don't know. It was fun though. Damn, I'm dying. Alright, so Matt said, to be honest, lately I've been caring too little about copyright. I think 3 of my vehicles got copyright. They all got 100 plus views, so I don't care. So the difference between why I care about copyright and why I wouldn't, because to be honest, it's because I'm monetized, bro. So like I get views. I mean, I get paid for views, bro. I really do. And any of my videos who are not monetized, they don't get paid. I don't get paid for them. So like, yeah, it sucks. So sometimes it's like you gotta remember that, like when I stream, sometimes I look at this like as work, not literally work, right? Because it's not like the kind of money that I make on here is gonna make me or break me, but it's like I gotta, like, sometimes I do it because I gotta do it, you know. And yeah, the videos that I play on here, they make me money, bro. I'm gonna show you guys real quick. I ain't even trying to flex or nothing like that, because it's not that serious. But look, see, so right now I have two. Oh, here, let me move this to the side. Alright, so right now I have 2,811 subscribers. That's what's up. I'm 90 away from 2,900. So if you guys haven't liked or subscribed yet, please like and subscribe. Matt said, dang, bro, I gotta go swim training. Take care. Alright, Matt. Take care, bro. But like, you see, guys, so right now in the last 28 days, I made $40 from streaming. But the last days, I only got 14,000 views in the last. Imagine like somebody like Agam that gets like 10,000 views per video. You know, that would be $40 per video, bro. Like this guy Agam gets like he gets a lot of views. So imagine how much money he's making, right? But then like you see, so like look right here, this is how much I made so far. So they gave me $122, and then right now for the month of October I already made $3,300. So there's that. If you go to the analytics right here, it tells you like everything, like it tells you like your top content. So like in the last 48 hours I had 800 views. And as you can see, it's not my top videos, so real time. My top videos, they're not live videos, bro. Like it's like Wolf tips and tricks, right? Obviously this one, the 2 lives, is because those were recent. But then it's like a reel. It's like my red magic videos. It's like some old videos, things like that. So as you can see, like my live streams and everything like that, that's not really what makes me money. It's like the old videos that I post and stuff like that. And the only reason why this video gets a lot of views is because it's literally named Wolf Tips and Tricks. So like if you want to get a lot of views on the game, you gotta post videos that are like tips and tricks and stuff like that, you know. You can't be posting videos that are like here, I'm gonna show you guys some too. So if you go to my revenue right here, let's see. So it kind of shows you like every month how much I made. So like see, in May I made $28, June $40, July I made $58. July, that was the month where I was streaming every single day, you know. And then video performance, last 28 days, as you guys can see, my red magic video, that's the one that got me the most money in the last 28 days. You know what I'm saying? So that's why like I be doing that stuff. Shorts, they don't get me a lot of views. And then live, I mean, obviously got me a decent amount of views. But you see this video like $8. That's not really because of the ads. It's because somebody like donated like super chats and stuff like that, you know. Let's see. So and then look, you could do lifetime. So lifetime, it kind of shows you how much money I made lifetime. So it looks like I started YouTube in 2021. Obviously I had the account for longer, right? Because see, it goes all the way back here. I've had the account since, look guys, I have my YouTube account since 2007, bro. But I didn't start streaming until or earning money. Because you guys gotta remember, to get monetized, you gotta have 1,000 subscribers, and then you gotta have 4,000 watch hours, which that's probably gonna be the hardest part for you if you're not live streaming and stuff like that. But anyways, as you guys can see from YouTube alone, between 2021 to 2025, bro, I only made $1,000. Now, $1,000, you might think that's a lot, and it is a lot of money, but it's like, you know, I spend a lot of time doing YouTube. I spend at least, every time I do a live chat, I spend at least an hour, bro. But guys, I'm gonna finish off by saying, guys, that my dream is to be able to quit my job. My dream is to be able to talk to you guys and live stream. So, you know, even though at the end of the day, I try not to tell you guys to spend money on me. Because I feel bad. Like, I understand that all my subscribers, bro, they play the game too, and I want them to spend money on the game. But like, at the end of the day, like, if you guys could subscribe to me, if you guys are watching this and not subscribed to me, please subscribe. If you guys are watching this, please watch the ads. Like, do stuff like that to support me. You know, do whatever. You guys could become channel members. It's only $1 per month. Like, I do eventually, like, want to do something out of this YouTube, right? Like, I don't want to just, you know, like, just, obviously this is a hobby right now, but like, you know, within 4 years, I only made $1,000. That's $200, $250 a year, you know. And I'm out here going to work, working 10, 12 hours a day, and then I come home, and then I come and, you know, stand in front of you guys and, you know, do this for you guys. And I'm just saying that, you know, and I'm not talking about live chat or anything like that, but all I'm saying, because obviously you guys are on the live chat, you guys support me, but I'm saying anybody else, like, who's not subscribed to me, who's watching this, who watches me all the time but just doesn't, like, support me, like, help me out, you know. And that was a crazy explanation to Matt's point about why I care about copyrighted music, is because I spend an hour, sometimes 2 hours on here, you know. I put my face up front, I put all my effort on this game, and, you know, I come here to eventually, you know, try to make something out of myself and not just, you know. Anyways, y'all, live chat, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, all 5 of you guys. For those of you guys who watch this later on, I appreciate you guys. And for those of you guys who are not tuned in, and when I mean tuned in, I mean subscribed, I mean you guys don't like any of that stuff, man, please do. I really appreciate that, bro. Because I know the potential is there. I know it's there. I see Agam, I see Rob Regal, I see Toxic Lamb. Shout out to these guys, but, you know, they're, you know, what I make in a month, they make in one video, you know. And I'm just hoping that one day, you know, I could get there, you know. And I ain't finna lie to you guys, like, what I've made on this channel for the entire 4 years, I probably gave back double. I used to do a bunch of giveaways, you know. I'm still gonna do a giveaway, but like stuff like that, you know. I just, you know, help me out, help me be better than the way that I am now, you know. I don't want to work forever, you know. I enjoy doing this, I enjoy talking to you guys. I need your help, bro. But I'm gonna end the stream today. I'm just about to hit the hour mark. Again, shout out to Games, shout out to Matt, shout out to Raid. You guys are not who I'm talking about. You guys obviously support me. That's why you guys are, you know, that's why Matt's a member, and that's why Raid, and that's why Games are moderators. You know, but to everybody else who watches this, you know, I know you guys are watching me, you know, just support me. That's all. You know, but until then, guys, I love you all. Take care. Have a great night. And I will try to continue streaming and provide you guys the content. Until then, y'all, take care. And this is a badass song, by the way.